Hey there. So this is probably going to be a little bit worse than all the other ones, which were terrible. I don't know. I read this thing today. If rare or dense, and so I'm dense. Rare, I don't know. I think dime a dozen, Of that were cause alone, one single virtue then would be in all. And so it's like you're hanging on to one thing. So either you're good or bad, but one single virtue. So you have to pick out which virtue you're holding on to, and I don't know if Dante got this right, but he's trying. Alike distributed or more or less. So more or less, I'm trying to think more or less of the same virtue distributed. So I think he's kind of hedging his words, which makes sense. That's the kind of thing I would definitely be like, I'm amazing at this, but a form of principles and those save one. So now he's still going back to the, you got to pick your thing, which makes sense. I think everybody needs to pick their thing. I don't know. I picked my thing, read it for a while, and it was like, at some point you realize the thing that you picked changed. And it's not because you changed, it's because the world changed. So maybe people only lived until they were 30 or so back then. And, once you pick your stuff, that's pretty much your deal. I would disagree with him. I'm not going to rewrite the Divine Comedy, but I would disagree with him here. I already feel horrible commenting on this book with zero knowledge of it. Will by thy reasoning be destroyed? Well, that's true. Anytime you're sure you're right, odds are something's going to fuck it up. Beside, if rarity were of that dusk the cause, without, I can't even say this word, without inquiriest, either in some part, the planet must throughout be void nor fed. I'm not smart enough to interpret that part. What I believe he is saying, either you're adding to the planet or you're not. If you're adding to the planet, you're a good dude. If you are not adding to the planet, you're on the or not side of that comma. So I don't. With its own matter, or as body share, sounds hot. Their fat and leanness has been with both. In like manner, this must in its volume change the leaves. So he's talking about how time changes, and I'm going to stop there because I don't want to. So what he's talking about is it doesn't matter what you do. Stick to one thing. Do it well. Good or bad. I think he wasn't actually talking about the size of tits. I don't know. But good or bad, stick to it. And you will find out at the end. But then you can also change.